The day CR7 scored in a classic match and celebrated by ripping off his shirt, totally clowning on Messi, was epic. That legendary face-off between Real Madrid and Barca went down on August 13th, 2017 at Camp Nou, kicking off the Spanish Super Cup finale. Barca, with Messi at the helm, had dunked on Real Madrid earlier that year at Santiago Bernabeu, with the Argentine legend bagging a goal and flexing by ditching his shirt, straight up taunting the rival fans. Now was CR7's perfect chance for a comeback against Messi, right in Camp Nou during a championship final, mimicking the move in a sweet act of revenge. This showdown added another spicy chapter to the intense personal rivalry between Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi. The ref blew the whistle to start the game, with CR7 kicking it off from the bench. The first legit threat came before the clock hit 1 minute, when Barca's goalie goofed, letting Isco slide in and snatch a pass, snagging possession for Real Madrid. Isco flipped it to Kovacic, who took a first-time shot, but it was a soft one. An easy save for Barca's keeper. Around the 9-minute mark, Barca tried to strike with a long pass to Suarez in the box. The Uruguayan ace controlled the ball and fired toward the goal, but Real Madrid's keeper pulled off a solid save. Come the 17th minute, it was Real's turn to press, with Isco getting the ball on the left flank. Cutting into the box, he juked a defender, carving out enough space for a shot. But Isco's attempt didn't hit the mark, skimming past the post and out of play. Then, Barca launched a quick counter with Jordi Alba tearing up the field to the box and dishing to Deulofeu on the left corner. Deulofeu whipped it across, but the ball hit a Real Madrid defender's arm, halting the play. The Barca squad was hollering for a penalty, but the ref waved play on. Now it was Messi's turn to show up in the game. In the 19th minute, the Argentine superstar went to receive the ball in the midfield and ended up taking a hard hit from Casemiro, who got slapped with a yellow card. That foul, in a play that wasn't even a threat to Real Madrid, just showed how much Messi was targeted and feared by his opponents. In the 23rd minute, Messi tried once again to grab the ball and push forward, but yet again, he was stopped by a harsh foul from the opponents. The foul, committed near the box, was a major threat to Real Madrid, especially since Messi, taking the shot, has a rep for turning these chances into goals. The Argentine legend geared up and took a powerful shot, but the ball flew just over the crossbar and out. Around the 36th minute, Real Madrid launched an offensive, with Isco getting the ball on the left flank and moving towards the goal. Entering the box, he passed the ball to Gareth Bale in the center, who took a first-time shot, but Barcelona's keeper was on point and pulled off a solid save. Now it was Messi's time to reappear in the game. In the 39th minute, he got the ball on the offense and started a solo run, but was quickly surrounded by opposing defenders and ended up losing possession. Frustrated by the turnover, Messi tried to win it back with a slide tackle on Casemiro, who coincidentally was the same player that had committed a hard foul on him earlier. Because of this infraction, Messi was handed a yellow card. So far, the stars of both teams were dim in the match. Cristiano Ronaldo was on the bench, and Messi hadn't done much. Approaching the end of the first half, in the 44th minute, Real Madrid launched an attack, with Toni Kroos sending a cross into the box. Gareth Bale, positioned strategically, jumped for the header but failed to make good contact with the ball, sending it straight out of play. Before you keep watching the vid, hit that subscribe button, please! The second half kicked off way more lit. Just 2 minutes after play resumed, Messi got the ball on the offense and went for a solo play, charging at the opposing defenders and trying to juke them. But as soon as he hit the box, he got boxed in by the defenders and lost the ball. However, the game took a wild turn at the 49-minute mark when Isco dished a pass to Marcelo on the left side. Without skipping a beat, Marcelo whipped a cross into the box. But in a bid to cut off the cross with a slide, PK, Barca's defender, ended up deflecting the ball straight into his net, scoring an own goal. That goal was a major blow to Barca, with the stadium packed with fans watching their team score their own goal. Around the 52-minute mark, it was Barca's turn to push, with Aleix Vidal catching the ball on the right side and trying a pass to the middle for Messi. But the Argentine legend was a step behind, and the ball just sailed past. Keeping the play alive, Barca held on with Deulofeu, making another go at passing to Messi in the middle. Yet again, the famous Argentine player didn't capitalize. Shortly after, Real Madrid clapped back with Benzema, taking the ball on the left side and going all in on the offense. Reaching inside the box, he skirted past Piqué, who was left eating dirt, and slid a pass to the middle for Carvajal, who was straight up facing the goal. Carvajal hit it first, aiming for the net, but in a nearly miraculous move, Jordi Alba leaped in front of the ball, blocking another goal from Real Madrid. 55 mins into the game, Barca started an attack with Rakitic advancing and getting dropped near the box. The ref called the foul, and Messi lined up again to take the shot. The Argentine player focused and launched a powerful kick, which sadly hit the wall, blowing another shot at scoring from a free kick. Around the 57th minute mark, that's when Cristiano Ronaldo stepped into the game, subbing in for Benzema. The Portuguese baller was hyped to get in on the action, and he had limited time to flex his skills. But then, right after that, Barcelona got a corner kick. The ball was whipped right to Suarez, who nailed a header. But the goal didn't go through thanks to an epic save by the Real Madrid keeper. Now, it was CR7's time to shine. At 61 minutes, Real Madrid launched an attack. Cruz dished the ball to Ronaldo on the left side, and he dashed toward the opponent's goal. As he entered the box, the Portuguese ace tried to take a shot, but Piqué blocked it. Then Barcelona countered, with Suarez getting the ball wide open near the opponent's area. The Uruguayan player quickly decided to take a shot, but before he could celebrate, the ref had already called offside, nullifying the play. Now, it was time for Cristiano Ronaldo to get back in the mix. Close to the 70th minute, Gareth Bale got the ball on the right offensive flank, faced off against the defense, and crossed it into the box. Cristiano Ronaldo, who was well-positioned, jumped up and pulled off a spectacular bicycle kick. But man, his aim wasn't spot on, and the ball went out for a goal kick. If that shot had gone in, it would have been one of the sickest goals of his career. Cristiano Ronaldo seemed dead set on getting a goal. Not long after, the Portuguese star kept the pressure on the opposing defense when he received a through pass that put him face-to-face with the goal. Without hesitation, Ronaldo took a shot, sending the ball into the back of the net. But before he could celebrate, the ref called offside, canceling the play. Now it was Messi's turn to step up. With almost 73 minutes on the clock, the Argentine pushed forward and took a powerful shot towards the goal. But a defender from the opposing team managed to block it. The rebound fell to Denis Suarez, who passed it to Busquets inside the box, who tried a sliding shot to score, but his attempt went wide. Right after that, Messi got back into action, getting the ball in attack and unleashing a strong, long-range shot towards the goal. However, the Real Madrid goalkeeper was alert and made an excellent save. Keeping the play going, Messi intercepted the ball from the opponents inside the box and shot towards the goal. But the shot was blocked by the Real Madrid defenders. The ball bounced back into the area, and as Suarez tried to reach it, he was brought down by the Real Madrid goalkeeper. The referee then pointed to the spot and cautioned the goalkeeper with a yellow card, which sparked protests from the Real Madrid players. The chosen one to take the penalty was Lionel Messi, who with all his experience and skill, blasted a precise shot into the corner, leaving no chance for the opposing goalkeeper. That Messi goal gave hope to Barcelona fans, who now, with the score tied, had expectations of turning the game around. Right after, Messi pressed the opposing defense again with a quick counterattack, dribbling through the entire field with the ball. Approaching the box, he passed the ball to Suarez, who took a shot on the volley. Despite the shot being close to the target, it ended up going wide. On the other side, Cristiano Ronaldo was incredibly determined, seeking victory at all costs. At 78 minutes, the Portuguese ace advanced with the ball down the left flank, faced off against the opposing defense, and tried to cross. But the Barcelona goalkeeper intercepted before reaching his teammate. Cristiano Ronaldo wasn't about to throw in the towel that easy. Right after, during a Real Madrid counterattack, Cristiano Ronaldo got a long pass and sprinted at full speed towards the opposing goal. As he neared the box, he cut inside, making space for an extremely strong and accurate shot, resulting in a spectacular goal. This moment of brilliance secured Real Madrid's victory against a packed Camp Nou full of frustrated Barcelona fans. Ronaldo memorably celebrated this feat, taking off his shirt and showing off his athletic physique, an act that many interpreted as a dig at Messi. That's because Messi had pulled off a similar move, taking off his shirt in celebration during a previous game in the same year against Real Madrid. Despite scoring a goal, Cristiano Ronaldo was hungry for more. Not long after, the Portuguese ace received another through pass inside the box. However, before he could control the ball, he was brought down by an opposing defender. Contrary to expectations of a penalty, the referee chose to caution Cristiano Ronaldo with a yellow card, accusing him of diving. Since Ronaldo had already received a yellow card earlier for taking off his shirt during a celebration, this second yellow resulted in him being sent off with a red card. Furious at the decision, Cristiano Ronaldo reacted impulsively and shoved the referee, a move that clearly showed his frustration with the situation. Without Cristiano Ronaldo and with one player down, it was the perfect opportunity for Messi-led Barcelona to equalize the game. And that's what the Argentine tried to do in the 84th minute, initiating an attack, sprinting down the field at full speed, and passing to Denny on the right, who attempted a cross, but was intercepted by the Real Madrid defenders. The rebound fell to Barcelona, who tried a rehearsed play between Messi and Suarez. However, at the crucial moment, the Uruguayan couldn't find the target, and the shot went wide. As the game neared its end, almost hitting the 90-minute mark, Real Madrid unleashed an effective counterattack. Lucas Vazquez dished the ball to Asensio, who was pushing forward. Asensio, upon entering the opponent's box, fired off a powerful and precise shot, sending the ball straight into the back of the net, marking Real Madrid's third goal of the match. That beautiful goal sealed a humiliating defeat for Barcelona in the first leg of the Spanish Super Cup final in front of a stadium packed with fans. Cristiano Ronaldo's brief yet decisive appearance was a standout moment in the classic rivalry, with the Portuguese ace showing the world who's boss. In the second leg of the final, Real Madrid won again and clinched the competition. The day Cristiano Ronaldo scored a hat-trick in a clutch game and clapped back at the rival coach was insane. This epic face-off between Juventus and Atletico Madrid went down during the second leg of the Champions League's round of 16 in 2019. Ronaldo's squad was trailing after getting schooled 2-0 in the first leg in Madrid. So the Portuguese legend needed to bring his A-game back in Italy to flip the script and snag a spot for his team in the next round. Atletico Madrid, coached by Diego Simeone, had Griezmann as their MVP. Meanwhile, Juventus under coach Allegri was banking on none other than Cristiano Ronaldo to crush this showdown. When the ref kicked off the game, Juventus hit the ground running. Less than 2 minutes in, the Italian club launched its first strike with Matuidi trying to score, but the opposing keeper blocked it. Ronaldo, lurking in the box, tried to snatch the rebound, but just missed it. Barely a minute later, Juventus scored a corner. As the Madrid goalie jumped to save, Ronaldo went for it and ended up fouling him. Because of that foul, Juventus' goal got yeeted after a VAR check. Despite the setback, Cristiano Ronaldo was already showing signs he was all in to win this game. The match heated up with Juventus on the offensive. At 17 mins, Ronaldo got the ball on the left, made a solo run, and went head-to-head with the defense. After juking and breezing past the first defender, he ended up losing the ball to the second one, who slid in and kicked the ball out of play. A minute later, CR7 tried another solo move, this time through the middle. The moment Ronaldo tried to take on the defense, Griezmann swooped in and snatched the ball from him. Up to that point, only Cristiano Ronaldo's team was making offensive moves. The clock was hitting almost 21 minutes when Atletico Madrid, which had been sleeping, woke up to the game with a surprise attack. A slick pass exchange on the right led to Koch's bold decision to fire a long-range missile, which flew dangerously close to the goal, shaving the post and going out, making the crowd's heart skip a beat. Cristiano Ronaldo's comeback was swift. Less than a minute later, CR7 was back at it, pestering Atletico Madrid's defense. After getting the ball on the left corner, Ronaldo shook off his marker and found room to shoot, but the opposing keeper made an easy save. In less than a minute, Atletico Madrid tried to hit back with Griezmann, getting the ball on the right corner and launching a sharp and powerful shot from outside the box. But lucky for Juventus, the keeper was on his toes and pulled off a stellar save. After his team faced that dangerous moment, Cristiano Ronaldo realized that if he didn't start scoring, things could get dicey. And that's exactly what happened at the 26-minute mark, when Ronaldo got a cross in the box and didn't waste the chance. With all his sharpshooter finesse, CR7 positioned himself and jumped at the right moment to head the ball and nail his first goal of the game. This goal started to spark hope for Juventus, who still needed to bag 2 more goals to advance to the quarterfinals. Juventus kept on the heat, and at the 30-minute mark, midfielder Bernardeschi got fouled near the box. Cristiano Ronaldo and Bernardeschi lined up for the free kick, but when the ref blew the whistle, it was Bernardeschi who took the shot, sending it past the goal line. 3 minutes later, Cristiano Ronaldo got the ball on the left flank and charged forward. After breezing past the first defender, CR7 created some room and passed it to Spinazzola, who whipped in a cross. Bernardeschi went for a bicycle kick finish, but his aim was off, and the ball flew past the goal line. By the 37th minute, following a Juventus free kick, Cristiano Ronaldo picked up the ball on the left and squared off against the opposing defender. The Portuguese star showcased his dribbling skills to find space and shake off the defender to cross. But another Atletico Madrid defender was there to head away the pass. At the 42-minute mark, Juventus pressed again with Cristiano, receiving another cross inside the box to head. Despite CR7 positioning himself well and leaping high, his header lacked precision, and the ball went past the goal line. Less than a minute later, Ronaldo was back at it, pressing Atletico Madrid's defense, taking the ball on the left and going on the offensive. But after sidestepping the first defender, he lost the ball to the second opponent. Near the end of the first half, around the 44th minute, Juventus won a corner, and defender Chiellini got a header on it that almost went in, if not for the solid save by the Atletico Madrid keeper. In the final play of the first half during stoppage time, Atletico Madrid tried to rally with a cross into the box that Morata headed, but the ball flew too high and went past the goal line. The first half wrapped with Cristiano Ronaldo, knowing he had to level up to win this matchup. The second half kicked off with Juventus going on the offensive. Less than a minute into the second half, Cristiano Ronaldo, the night's MVP, got the ball in the box. Without hesitating, he tried a cross to a teammate, but the opposing defense, on their toes, intercepted the pass, thwarting Juventus' initial attack effort. It wasn't long before Cristiano Ronaldo shone again. At the 47th minute, in a moment of pure instinct and game smarts, the Portuguese superstar skillfully intercepted a pass from the Atletico Madrid players, sparking a blazing counterattack. Juventus, unified and determined, strung together a series of sharp passes, reclaiming control of the game. Ronaldo, the maestro of this orchestra, strategically positioned himself to receive a pinpoint cross in the box. With the grace of a predator, he soared above the rest, delivering a powerful header that defied physics. The opposing goalie tried in a desperate reflex, but the power and precision of the header were too much. There was a moment of suspense, a fraction of a second where the ball's fate hung in the balance. But then, the ref confirmed the inevitable. The ball had crossed the line. Ronaldo had scored his second header of the game, a memorable feat that put Juventus in a much more favorable position. The fans' reaction was instant and deafening. A wave of hype swept through the stadium with renewed faith in the chance for an epic comeback. Ronaldo, the hero of the hour, had leveled the score with 2 sick goals. But his hunger for victory was far from satisfied. The opposition, realizing Cristiano Ronaldo was the reason they were down 2 goals, started to double down on him even harder. Like at the 56-minute mark, when CR7 was about to receive a pass, but got stomped on the foot before he could even control the ball. The ref called the foul, dangerously close to the box, a spot considered risky given it was Cristiano Ronaldo gearing up to take the shot, a player known for nailing goals from this distance. The Portuguese ace focused and fired the shot with tons of power, but it hit the wall and bounced off. A few minutes passed, and Atletico Madrid tried to bounce back, launching an attack with Correa getting the ball in the middle and attempting a long-range shot, but it went past the goal line. By the 68th minute, the tension among players heated up even more when Atletico Madrid's striker Morata pushed Juventus' defender Chiellini, and it took the ref and other players to break up the scuffle. After things cooled down, play resumed, and by the 70th minute, Juventus stole the ball from Atletico Madrid and launched a counterattack with Cristiano Ronaldo receiving the pass. The Portuguese superstar took off, using his speed to dribble past the first defender, and just as he was about to juke the second, the ball slipped from his feet. Around the 72-minute mark, Juventus went on the offensive again, with Cristiano Ronaldo getting the ball on the right flank. The Atletico Madrid defender, knowing the threat CR7 with the ball posed, decided to go in hard on the Portuguese star, stopping the play and getting slapped with a yellow card. The game kept up its intensity, and around the 81st minute, Juventus had another golden chance to up the score when Chiellini dished a slick pass to Kian, who had just subbed in. The Italian striker broke into the box, going one-on-one with the keeper, but fluffed his lines and sent it wide. This was a massive opportunity for Juventus to bag their third and secure their spot. But unfortunately, not all forwards have the same finisher's touch as Cristiano Ronaldo. As the game neared its end, CR7 was feeling the pressure to score or face extra time. Then, around the 83rd minute, Juventus launched a counter with Cristiano Ronaldo feeding Bernardeschi, who dashed at full speed towards the opposing goal. Entering the box and trying to make room to shoot, he was brought down. The ref called a penalty for Juventus and booked the Atletico Madrid player with a yellow. Cristiano Ronaldo, known for his killer penalty conversion rate, stepped up to take it, posing a huge threat. The ref blew the whistle, and the Portuguese ace drilled it into the bottom left, leaving the keeper no chance. At that moment, CR7 bagged his third in a crucial Champions League game, completing an epic comeback. The Juventus fans were over the moon with what was unfolding. Even his wife, Georgina Rodriguez, was shook and in awe of Cristiano Ronaldo's performance. At that moment, Cristiano Ronaldo showed the world once again his insane ability to shine in clutch games. Then there's Atletico Madrid's coach, Diego Simeone, who had pulled off a controversial celebration in the first game, now just couldn't believe the nightmare unfolding before him. With just a few minutes left in the match, Atletico Madrid was desperately in need of a comeback. But even with 5 minutes of added time, they couldn't pull off any dangerous moves. When the ref blew the final whistle, the game ended with Cristiano Ronaldo getting sweet revenge on the opposing coach and flexing on everyone who the real GOAT is. Ronaldo's epic performance meant Juventus won the tie 3-2 on aggregate and advanced to the quarterfinals. The day Cristiano Ronaldo scored 2 goals in a clutch game and showed Neymar who's the boss was legit lit. This match went down on February 14th, 2018 in a face-off between Real Madrid and PSG during the first leg of the Champions League round of 16. This epic showdown was hyped as an early final, with PSG pegged as the FA to take home the title, while Real, the back-to-back champs, were bouncing back from a group stage L. Plus, it was a fierce personal showdown between Neymar and Cristiano Ronaldo. Real, rolling with CR7, had a stacked squad, featuring ballers like Karim Benzema and Luka Modric. PSG, on Neymar's side, wasn't slacking either, boasting stars like Edinson Cavani and Kylian Mbappe. As soon as the ref kicked things off, the game got super intense. In less than a minute and a half, Neymar caught a hard foul and was down on the turf, feeling the pain. Just 2 minutes in, it was time for Cristiano Ronaldo to step up. Real made the first move, with CR7 calling for the ball on the right flank, blazing through to get in position and snagging a sweet pass. Ronaldo chose to go for a first-time shot, but missed, sending the ball wide. At 5.5 minutes, PSG tried to clap back, with Neymar getting the ball on the left and pushing forward, but took another harsh foul and hit the deck again. A minute later, Neymar tried to spark another offensive play, dropping a killer pass to Yuri in front of goal, but he bluffed his shot, and it went wide. Around the 12-minute mark, PSG went for another attack, with Neymar getting a lead pass on the left, sprinting at full speed to meet the ball and cross to Cavani, but a defender cut it off. Minutes passed, and Neymar got another prime pass, this time chesting the ball in the box, but flubbed the finish and the ball went out. At the start, it looked like Neymar was going to be the game's MVP. The Brazilian superstar was so game-hungry that in less than a minute later, he tried to snag the ball back for PSG, pulling a strong foul from behind and getting slapped with a yellow card. At the 16-minute mark, PSG kicked off a new attack, with Neymar and Mbappe weaving a series of passes in the enemy's box, ending with the Brazilian trying to cross, but getting blocked by Real's defenders. The start of the match wasn't looking good for Cristiano Ronaldo. By the 17th minute, Real tried an offensive with a long pass attempt to CR7, who couldn't connect, getting intercepted by the opposing defenders. And if Ronaldo was nearly invisible in the game, Neymar was all over the ball. At the 21st minute, the Brazilian ace got the ball on the left flank and charged forward, facing 3 of Real's defenders. And after several tries, they managed to strip the ball from him. Before you keep watching the vid, hit that subscribe button, please! Then, at the 25-minute mark, Real drew a foul, with Isco being taken down right near the box. Stepping up for the free kick was Cristiano Ronaldo, a player known for banging in beautiful free kick goals, posing a major threat to PSG. Ronaldo focused up for the shot, but sadly miscalculated the power and the ball went past the back line. With 27 minutes on the clock, PSG managed to snatch the ball in the opposing defense and started an offensive, with Neymar breaking into the box, creating space and trying for a finish, but slipped and the ball slid off his feet. Following that, Real launched a counter on the left, with Marcelo lobbing a long and precise pass to Cristiano Ronaldo on the opposite side of the field. CR7 managed to control the ball, break into the box, and shoot for goal. But PSG's goalie was on his game and pulled off an incredible save. Up till then, the face-off between Neymar and Cristiano Ronaldo was fierce, with both having legit shots at goals. At the 29.5-minute mark, PSG once again started an attack, with Neymar picking up the ball on the left, charging at the defense, dribbling past several opponents, and shooting for goal. But the shot was weak sauce, and the goalie made an easy save. Neymar was all about helping his squad net a goal by any means necessary. And that's exactly what went down at the 32-minute mark, when Mbappe dropped a sweet pass to Neymar in the box, who brilliantly flicked it back with his heel to Rabiot, who caught it first time and bagged the first goal of the match for PSG. The Paris Saint-Germain crowd went wild, and being the front runners to win, they felt they were inching closer to making it happen. But they forgot they were up against a dude named Cristiano Ronaldo, and with him on the field, anything was possible. Around the 36-minute mark, the Portuguese phenom swiped the ball from an opponent near the box and didn't hesitate to blast a powerhouse shot toward the goal, but it ended up going wide. Ronaldo's mix of rage and frustration was on full display. He was putting his all into winning that game, but Neymar was just as hungry for the win. Right after, a minute later, Neymar got the ball and charged at the opposing defense, passing it to Cavani in the box, who spun and shot for goal. But the ball got deflected by a real defender. Then, at the 43-minute mark, Real tried to hit back with Toni Kroos, taking on the defense on the left and getting yanked by a PSG defender in the box. The ref didn't hesitate and called a penalty. The man chosen for the penalty kick was Cristiano Ronaldo, who, with his penalty-taking prowess, didn't waste the chance and scored Real Madrid's first goal of the game. And so the first half ended tied up at 1-1. The second half kicked off with Neymar doing everything to extend PSG's lead. Right out the gate, at the 46-minute mark, the Brazilian received the ball in midfield, dribbled past two Real players, and launched a long pass to Mbappe. But the ball got away and rolled out of bounds. A few minutes passed, and Neymar was back at it, catching a dope pass on the left attack, breaking into the box and dishing it to Mbappe, who was clear on goal and took the shot. But to his dismay, the opposing goalie pulled off an ace save. At the 55-minute mark, Real launched a counter with Toni Kroos catching a pass from Benzema and breaking into the opponent's box. Cristiano Ronaldo, tracking the play, called for the ball and got it on the left, but his shot attempt was blocked by a PSG defender. A few minutes passed and Neymar was back at it. Even with the game tied, the Brazilian never stopped being bold, always pulling off sick dribbles against his opponents, like the one he did on Marcelo from Real. By the 61st minute, PSG attempted a counter with Neymar getting the ball on the left and drawing a foul from Real's midfielder Casemiro, who claimed Neymar was diving and urged the ref to card him for it. Minutes later, it was PSG's turn to cry foul over an opponent's dive when Modric tried to go solo and stumbled, falling over. The ref thought he was fouled by Rabiot and wrongly carded him with a yellow. And again, it was Cristiano Ronaldo who took the free kick, blasting it with his right, but the shot got deflected off the wall and went out of play. At the 68th minute, Neymar created a hilarious scene when he tried to send a long pass to a teammate and accidentally hit the ref in the head, causing the game to stop for medical attention. Speculation rose whether the kick was truly accidental or if Neymar was venting over the ref's earlier mistake of wrongly carding his teammate. By the 70th minute, PSG launched a new attack with Neymar receiving the ball in defense and racing across the field with his speed and skill, leaving opponents in the dust. Reaching the box, Neymar passed to Daniel Alves on the right, who attempted a cross, but it was deflected by a Real defender. Now was the time for CR7 to step back into the spotlight. At the 76th minute, Real tried a new offensive with Modric delivering a sweet pass to Gareth Bale, who headed it across for Ronaldo to finish. But to his frustration, it was blocked by an opposing defender. A minute goes by, and Neymar gets the ball in defense, using his speed to push up to the attack. But after dodging the first Real player, he gets taken down hard by the second defender, who got hit with a yellow card. This targeting of Neymar on a midfield play that wasn't even a major goal threat just showed how much the Brazilian superstar was feared by his opponents. Then, at the 37th minute, Cristiano Ronaldo popped up again. During a Real counter, midfielder Asensio tries a pass to Ronaldo, which gets blocked by PSG's defenders. Following up, Modric gets the ball in midfield and passes to Asensio on the left, who tries yet another cross to CR7. This time, the ball bounces off the keeper and back to Ronaldo, who with his left knee sends it straight into the net, scoring his second of the game. At that moment, the Santiago Bernabeu went wild with joy for CR7's epic comeback. And if things weren't going great for Neymar and PSG, the bad news was about to get even worse. Around the 85th minute, Marcelo leads an attack, playing a quick 1-2 with his teammates until getting the ball back inside the box and shooting to score, making it Real's third of the match in a stunning turnaround. But Cristiano Ronaldo seemed to want even more. At the 88th minute, CR7 got the ball in attack, broke into the box, pulling off some slick moves to shake the defender and made space for a right foot shot, but it was saved by the PSG keeper. Then in the last play, with almost 93 minutes on the clock, PSG tried to mount a comeback, with Neymar passing to Draxler on the left, who crossed back to the Brazilian star, who blasted the ball with power. But it went past the back line. And that's how this historic showdown between Cristiano Ronaldo and Neymar ended, with CR7's team taking the win 3-1. In the return game, Real Madrid extended their lead, winning 2-1, securing their spot in the quarterfinals, and later on, clinching the 2018 Champions League title.